The standard distance for rowing elite events is 2,000 metres. Let's hear what those 4 intermediates of 500 metres each mean to the athletes.
It's really like between, if you do like a 500 or 1K distance, it's more of a start and a really short piece in the middle, and then you already start sprinting. So it's more anaerobic. And a 2K is more also aerobic fitness. So it's you have a longer stretch in the middle where you're like, it's a different kind of fitness, different kind of aerobic fitness.
First chapter of each race is the start. Real tension, deep focus, and pure pressure.
So normally when you're in the starting blocks, they call 2 minutes to go and then 1 minute to go, and sometimes that minute can feel like a really long time. You're sitting there just looking at the person in front of you, concentrating on your breathing, concentrating on what you want the first stroke to feel like, but it can feel like a really long time sitting in the blocks, sometimes feeling nervous and your heart's beating really fast and you just want to start. You want to get out of the blocks as in good shape, and in rowing it's a big advantage to get out quickly so that you can see your opposition, but at the same time you don't want to be just spinning the wheels and churning. You want to get into a good strong mid-race rhythm, probably sort of through the 500 to 750 metres mark. So it's a matter of getting out of the box quickly but then relaxing into a good rhythm through the middle of the race.
But when does a race really start?
Well, it depends on the boat classes, but in quad we do about 250 meters, about 30 strokes, and after that we'll go to the racing speed. But it depends, of course, how the other boats do. Usually it's 25, 30 strokes, but maybe in Olympics final it's going to go 40 strokes. We don't know that. About 50, 60 strokes. After that you're going to feel the pain because of lactate in your blood, and then you're going to feel it and you have to deal with it. If you are a top athlete, you know that you have to do about 150 strokes more. Then you have to stay some average speed and average stroke rate.
It won't take long till a race becomes a real fight for every elite athlete. Olympic champion OLAF TUFTE knows it the best.
The pain is kind of strange because the pain attacks you, so you have to be prepared. So either you can let the pain get to you, or you are prepared to do what am I going to do when it comes, because it will come. It's not like maybe the mail comes today or not. It's the pain is going to come to you, and you know exactly where it's going to come. So you need to plan what am I going to do when it comes. When it started really hurt, just keep on doing what you're doing. Just 10 more strokes, just keep up. Then it will go a little bit away, and then you can keep on racing. So you'll hit the maximum pain after like 400 or 500 meters after the start. 400 you will really feel it. So you have a choice. Keep the speed going or get a little bit down and see if you can rest. Then you're done. Then you're off the race. So you have to go through that phase. You'll hit the top 400 meters, then you try to take your lactate down, even if you're racing for full. And then going through 1,000 meters, you will start the race again. And from 1,000 meters in, it's just gonna keep moving upwards.
Also, reigning world champion Brennan's got a good hack.
I always got some good advice from my dad. He was an AFL footballer, and he said, never let them know you're hurting. So hopefully people watching at home don't think that I'm hurting too much. I promise you I will be, and I promise you everyone in that race will be. But I mean, that's part of our sport, and that's what makes it so great. It's you get to that space where things burn and you're breathing hard, and that's when you ask yourself those questions, and it's pretty fun when the answer's yes.
Many experts see the third 500 as the crucial intermediate, just like Olympic champion Mahe Drysdale.
That's where the race really develops in that third 500, and you start to see the guys that are going to be medalists generally shine through in that third 500 and start to maybe break away a little bit from the field. So, that's a really important. So going through the 1500, generally the top 3 there are probably going to be your medalists, depending on how tight the field is. And the last 500 is really just a sprint for home. So it's, anything you've got in the tank, you're trying to empty the tank and get to the line as fast as you can.
Coming into the final sprint, when the agony of the race is too much to bear, when the mind is no longer lucid, when every fibre of your being tells you to stop, the athletes who go harder at this moment, these are the athletes who become champions.